So your view of life has changed.
Yeah,
Yeah?
life was changed there. I used to live over an apartment over on, it was called Ponder Creek. Now, I did really like that, but I had to give that up because expenses. We couldn't afford that and this, so
Oh.
I had to give that up.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Well, what especially would you like your children and your grandchildren to remember about you?
What do I want them to remember me by?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. One thing is I'm making sure that I'm making them all one of these because it possibly will be the last thing I will make for them.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll have that. What do you want them to know about your life?
I don't know. I do know during one period before my husband died, Mike, our oldest son, wanted Bill and I to get together and discuss life that we had, but we never got around to that.
Yeah.
And that was a bad thing we should have, yeah.
What would you tell them now about that life that you had?
What would I talk about?
Mm-hmm.
I guess mostly having the kids, following the kids in their sports, doing, just following them in school and everything, yeah. Our kids was our life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were all into sports? They were all into sports?
Yeah, other than Marianne, she was just a little bit, but she, poor thing, we drug her to game after game. But she's married and has 2 boys, and they're involved in sports. So it's sort of a continuation.
Yeah. And what is your best memory about your husband?
But my husband,
Yeah.
he never ever fussed about anything I did. He was good. There's so many things.
That's a beautiful memory.
He was just a good guy. And I really mean that. He was really super, yeah. When we got married, the first week that we were married, wherever we went, I don't recall, but we got 2 $2 bills back in. So Bill gave me one, and he kept one, and he said, "Don't ever spend that. Keep that, and we'll never be broke." And I kept it until he died, and I went through his things, and he had his $2 bill, and I still had mine.
Oh.
And my daughter wanted us to have them framed, which we put them in something, and she's got them put back so nothing will happen to them.
So they'll never be broke.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
really, I mean, that was just something that happened.
That's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And back in those days, $2 bills were rare.
Yeah. They still are.
Yeah.
They really are. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like for your kids and grandkids to know about you?
I don't know. I just want them to always be good to one another and to understand one another's problems. Some do have them. I don't know.
Anything you've learned about life to pass on?
Pardon?
Anything you've learned about life to pass on to them?
No. You're catching me off guard.
I know, that's a hard question to answer. Yeah. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I can think of things. Then when this is over with, I'll think of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could do another interview if you want to.
Pardon?
We could do another interview if you think of other things.
Well, no.
Yeah. Well,
Now you're at Spalding.
yes, I'm at Spalding.
I heard that when you graduate from Spalding, that you really do have a good education.
Yes, it's a very good school.
Now, how many more years you got?
About 2.
Two.
About 2. Yeah.
That's what my
Yeah.
granddaughter, she's at Ball State, and she has about 2 more to go.
Yeah. It's a good education.
And she does the same thing. She's in nurses training, and I was with her a couple of days ago, and she told me that she has done this twice.
Okay. So it's a pretty standard
Uh-huh.
thing. Well, it's so nice to get to know you, and I
She
appreciate
is
your.
such a sweetheart. She called me on a Sunday and she said, "Mama, this is Katie." I said, "Hi, Katie," and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she said, "How would you like to go to the Dollar Tree?"
The Dollar
Yes.
Tree. Yeah.
So she came and got me, and we went shopping one day last week. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And she can handle my wheelchair like nobody's business.
Great.
Because, see, I usually go out in that.
Do you? It sure makes it easier.
I'm afraid I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
I've had several falls that I have to be careful.
Really.
But didn't break a bone, so I was lucky.
Well, when you're out in public like that, it's safer.
It is? Yes,
It is much safer. Yeah. Well,